Well, now it looks like Jimenez going to let Fred Couples go.
Yeah, Fred currently 2 under par right now. Made a birdie at the par 3 fifth.
Big swinger right here has a chance.
A lot of speed on these greens here.
There's nothing hurried or rushed about either one of them in anything they do. So their golf swing essentially is matching their personality. That's got to hang on. That slopes pretty good to the right over there. And it got into the second cut.
Fred Couples now from the second cut on the 8th hole, Billy Ray.
Yeah, a little guesswork here for Fred Couples. There's going to be a lot of grass get caught between the club face and the ball here. He's only got 141 to the front. Now that whole location just on 8 paces. You got to guard against going too long here. Lands just on the front edge. That was a bad break there. It's going to trickle all the way to the back of the green, possibly go off.
That will be very interesting, pitching it back down that hill.
A moment ago, Fred Couples' third shot at the 8th.
Well, choosing to pitch this ball, it's coming back down the hill. Plenty of green to work with.
I like the way he was trying to play it, Billy Ray. He just didn't hit it hard enough. He got it on the ground quickly, just getting it to roll out like a putt, just not a big enough strike. Because if he doesn't contend on this great layout.
Now Couples to save his par, and what a par for Fred Couples.
Putter's working early for Fred. That's always a good sign.
Fred Couples now.
You know, I never thought I'd see someone that's going to make Fred look short off the tee, but I think Ernie's going to do it here.
We saw that in last year. Ernie really showed how much power he's got off the tee.
Starting down the right side.
That ball didn't release much. He's going to catch a break here, and it should.
Just hanging in there. Ooh, right up against the crease. Fred Couples now did catch the fairway, Billy Ray.
Yeah, he's got plenty of room. That first cut will not present any issues whatsoever. He's got 179 yards total, but he's more concerned with that whole location in the back portion. Try to land this ball right around maybe 170 yards. You want to keep the ball below the hole. You do not want to go over the green here at the 9th. Shot plays back up the hill.
Got a good look at this whole location.
Oh, no.
Way in that back center. I'd like to welcome you back to iconic Firestone Country Club, Akron, Ohio. Bridgestone senior players. Billy Ray, Fred, Lai.
Yeah, it's okay. He's been rehearsing quite a few times how this club's going to go through this grass. Very delicate. Look at the soft hands there.
Just had to dump it on the green, let it run out.
Easier said than done, though.
Up to 10.
Fred Couples with birdies at the 3rd and the 5th makes the turn at 2 under.
Yeah, less than driver here from Couples, and you get the view from the back of the tee, that bunker on the left-hand side, the fairway bunker. It's 258 yards to carry that bunker, but going with less than driver here should be no issues, even with this 3-wood.
Yeah, 3-wood, he can just aim it right down the right center of the fairway and let it go. No problems, and that's what he did.
Exactly. Good call there. Yep, you know, if it goes back to that back left, it actually will come back a little bit. There's some slope back in that back portion.
Freddie's setting up. Looks like he's trying to play a little high cut in there.
That's what he's doing here. Needs to get up, though. Oh, good kick there. Very lucky to come back to the left there, nearly missing that huge bunker.
It's going backwards right now, back down to the front left of the green. So he's got a long putt. Take a look at him from above. I think when he cut this, he lost a little yardage coming in there. Beautiful looking shot, just overcut it. Didn't quite carry it far enough. He had the right idea. I really always applaud a person who wants to play a shot in there, and that's what Freddie was trying to do. And I know he works on that, but that's one thing that's going to keep that length up and that club head speed up.
Well, same as Els on the right-hand side of the tee box. This should fit his eye nicely here. A lot of times when Freddie needs a fairway, he'll flight one down Can still work it from left to right. Good looking tee shot here.
Still a wonderful driver of the golf
Should
ball,
chase
Billy
out
Ray.
quite a bit with that flight.
Now it's just going and going. Perfect. Let's take a look at Fred Couples from high above. Right side of the tee, like Billy Ray mentioned. Going to aim it down the left. Hit that little squeezer that runs out. And it does. Beautiful shape. A couple weeks ago, Fred shot 59 at Big Canyon Country Club with all of our friends there. Fleeced him out of a little cash. Going in, taking it left of the target, moving it back to the right. Pretty well done. Is he going to get a little spin? No. Check and hold. Fred 2 birdies on the day, looking for his third. Should go right there, like Billy Ray said. Needed to keep the pace up just a little bit firmer.
Usually pretty straight for Fred on shots like this.
You know, it's interesting watching Couples right now after that 5-month layoff, and he's pretty sharp right now. Surprising. You know, a lot of times you see a guy come back after that long of a layoff a little rusty, but up to this point, not so much for Couples.
Well, he's been playing a lot of golf, and that speaks volumes about how he's feeling.
Yeah, well, he shot that 59 with the boys. That tells you everything.
Got his work cut out there, though.
Billy Ray, what about the lie for Couples at 12?
It's terrible. It's a perfect example of just having to lay the club on the ball here, just let it drop right on it. If there's one player that has the softness with his hands to do it, to be Couples. He'll take a big swing here and just drop the club right on the ball.
That's unbelievably well done from that lie.
Yeah, I think it's very, very good from there. And that was nasty. It was sitting way down in there.
And allow them to play without the sudden noises. Great save there by Fred.
We're going to be tapping into the PGA Tour.
It's fun to watch, too, I'll tell
Well,
you.
you know what?
We're going to get Lanny on, but Lanny, I think
I was on, but
you came on as a guest. You came on as a guest.
yes. What do you want me to do? Scrambled eggs? That's about it for me.
Toast. I got toast.
We should get Jimenez on, Billy Ray.
Oh, that would be fantastic. You know, it definitely involves some rojo and some Spanish food.
And Bob could interpret for him.
That's exactly right.
Fred with a loose tee shot over there at 13. Such good imagination Fred Couples has. Gonna hit a low cut. Kind of scrubbed it, topped it.
That's the other problem with that is you try so hard to keep it down, Cookie. It goes right into the grass in front of it. It never gets in the air. Well, it was actually, I won when it was metal play. And it wasn't old Tom Morris. It was then young Tom Kite I beat by a shot.
Fred now third from the right rough. And what a play this is, Billy Ray.
That was sporty. Had to keep it just low between that lone tree. Hit it just in that upslope there. What a shot there by Fred.
You're going to get out of here with a par.
I can't get over how far Ernie hits it when he hits it really well, Billy Ray. It's as long as, it's far and away longer than anybody that's ever played this tour.
Well, we played enough golf with Ernie throughout the years, and you don't see any increased club head speed at all. It's just his rhythm and his timing is spot on right now. Now Couples on the way here. This up the right. That catches that second bunker. It all depends on the lie here. It's a big face bunker on that right-hand side.
Fred Couples now.
5-iron for Couples.
No matter how Fred sets up, you don't know if he's going to hit a cut or a draw. Looks like he's trying to hit a cut.
And it all depends on how far he drops that club from the inside. This is headed left.
Yeah,
And that bunker you're talking about, Cookie, no bargain there.
Welcome back, Bridgestone senior players. Fred Couples, left bunker, 15.
Yeah, not good at all. It's on the down slope. He's going to have to get it close. He's just going to have to take a chance and land it right on the edge of the green.
Came out a little speedy.
And that's all, in my opinion, that's all you can hope for from that position. Not too bad.
Tough stretch of holes right here, 13, 14, 15. Two in a row now for Fred. Firestone, it just doesn't really, it's relentless.
It doesn't let up.
Tough stretch, 3 through 18.
You are right about that.
And it also shows how firm the golf course is playing, which is a good thing. Players love to see golf courses chase out. This one's chasing out right now. That's even further down the right-hand side. Let's see if that one stays in the fairway.
I don't think this one will catch that shelf, Lanny. Let's see. Could catch it right there. It is going to catch that shelf.
It's going sideways. Look at this. All three right together. You want your miss to be either long, net back bunker, or just left of the green, working down the whole green. But, you know, here it's about putting it to a distance that you're comfortable playing your third shot.
Fred just trying to skirt it up the fairway here, you know, and it's one of those shots as well, Lanny. All about angle as well. And I love the trajectory in which Ernie played that shot. Fred plays a little different shot in these situations. He takes it up and drops it to the inside. He plays a much higher, softer shot with the majority of his wedge play here. Just 84 yards here. You can see there, even though it's 84 yards, definitely gets your attention.
You would think that the front right hole locations may be the toughest ones here, but I think this one is on the back of the green. You get it close. When it's on the front right, you've got a backstop. No such help here. Just barely over the back edge.
Back at 16, Fred Couples for birdie.
Definitely have to pay attention with the speed coming down the slope.
I think he thought it was coming left right off that fringe, Billy Ray, and it didn't. It almost kind of bobbled to the right.
No gallery in between. Usually the fans block those views of the other greens.
And especially here at Firestone, like Lanny said, and Ken Ventura used to say, 16 holes.
North and south.
North and south, 2 east and west. So you're always looking at another golf hole, looking at the green. Fred Couples now.
I heard his caddy Mark Cheney, 115. All the way to the hole.
Changed the entire outlook of this hole with that tee shot, didn't he?
No doubt. And it's, you know, you have to, you know, format a game plan how you're going to play this hole. We saw last year when Retief Goosen, coming down the stretch, chose to play iron off the tee and keep it below. I always like being able to see this hole at the top of the hill.
Freddie aimed way left, trying to hit a little cut wedge in there. Nicely done underneath the hole. Good look.
Boy, that was pretty classy there. Nice flight.
Fred Couples now. Good look back up the hill. 2 birdies, 2 bogeys, even par.
You couldn't have left it in a better spot here. I mean, just really, overall, not a lot of break. You can keep the speed up.
Got it outside the hole. Doesn't break much, and he powered it.
Freddie's had a good day driving. Hit 8 fairways. He's going up the left side, trying to hit a cut.
And this is not cutting. It's going to catch those trees on the left-hand side.
Pretty thick in there.
It actually gets passed through one of the major trees up on that left-hand side. He might have caught a break, did Couples.
Fred Couples with a birdie putt at the 4th. Coming off a bogey at 3.
Which is a good thing, because they tend to run through the fairways here.
Fred can start this out to the right and use the slope, but I think this started left and continued left. Kicked back out to the right, but that was a poor golf shot for Fred. Up to the 5th now. Fred Couples' second shot. Saw his pull off the tee, hit the tree, came back to the right. Now pitching up the slope, it should move a little bit right to left, and that wasn't a good contact either. Head to the 5th, and now Fred Couples to try to save par. Fred birdie at 2, bogey at 3. Doesn't want to get any further behind, and that was left off the get-go.
Third shot for Fred Couples at the 6th.
Long bunker shot all the way across the green, and it's going to move left to right. Pretty well done there by Fred.
Fred Couples with a birdie putt at the 8th.
Just past that downslope. Over par for the day, but trying to get something going. Gonna aim it left, try to cut it in here. Back up the hill. Good looking golf shot right over top of the flagstick. Fred Couples up at the 9th after a nice approach. Going back down the hill. This is tracking. Just slowed up at the end.
Fred Couples second into the par 4 10th.
Nice shot here by Fred. Good tee shot and good look to get this close. And he does right over top of the flag, bringing it back. That's exactly the way you draw it up.
Back at the 10th, Fred Couples for birdie. He's had a couple good looks, hasn't gotten anything to fall. Gets one there at the 10th, so he's even on his round today. Currently at 3 over.
This was earlier for Fred Couples at 11. See, he's hit 7 out of 10 greens in regulation. He'd like to stick this one. Get up, stay there, stay there. Ah, good look. We saw Fred Couples' real nice approach shot to 11 now. Birdie opportunity, and it just didn't break.
Fred Couples on the tee. You see, he's hit 8 of 11 greens, but not making any putts.
He's starting to get the irons really dialed in, though, Bob.
This just a moment ago, Fred Couples for his birdie at the 12th.
And going left-hand low. First time I've seen that this week. Normally he does it on everything inside about 10 feet, but this week he's been going right-hand low the whole time. And
Fred Couples has got 2 birdies on the back 9, his second into the difficult 13th.
Coming off a birdie at number 12. Drove it perfect up the left side. Will it get back there? Underneath the hole, another good shot.
You know, that was huge. He had the tee there, then.
Don't count out Fred Couples. Birdie opportunity at 13. Just a little low and left. He needs to get it to even par, maybe in red figures, and don't count him out.
Boy, we've seen Fred Couples hit a lot of good shots, not enough putts falling. His second into 14.
ball well below his feet. Maybe just in the short rough. Like he had great contact, though. Yes, he did. Beautiful shot right on line.
A lot of good looks for Couples today. Just 1 under.
Really is. Pretty simple look right here. Back up the slope. Just didn't put it out high enough. I think he had enough pace.
Fred Couples tee shot at 15. 205 yards. Hole location about front center of the green. And this is a foul ball over to the right. Up ahead at the 15th. Fred Couples hit his tee shot to the right of the green. Plenty of green to work with. Gonna go upstairs. Gonna run out. Pretty good for Fred.
Fred Couples over at 15, John Cook.
Clean up for his par. Missed the green to the right. Pitch to here. Right in the center. Back to 14.
Over at 16, 4th shot for Fred Couples.
Just over the green, going for the little mini flop, and did not work out. That came out fast.
After his wedge went over the back of the green.
Trying to get aggressive with that wedge. You want to carry it back up on top, and Fred just carried it a little too far. Walks off with 6.
Fred Couples at the 17th, right fairway bunker, a little over 130 yards. Blind shot up the hill, and that was dead on line. Fred Couples now 17, saw that beautiful approach from the right fairway bunker, underneath the hole about 12 feet. He hit it hard enough.
Made life easier for him coming down the stretch. Now Fred Couples in the left front bunker, came out to here about 4.5 feet. That was quick. Good touch there by Fred.
Even par 70 for Couples.